I guess I haven't been very excited by Apple products for years, so maybe, yeah, like there has not been a new product that Apple has created that I've said, oh, holy shit, I need to buy that.
What do you think about Apple releases in recent years, like the iPhone X, the Apple Watch, the HomePod, and so forth?
I love seeing new products and seeing all the things that I'm not gonna buy.
It seems like people are a little bit disappointed.
For the Apple X, I know that was like $1,000, wasn't into that.
So I'd much rather buy Google Home or an Amazon Echo just because they're so cheap.
Do you think people are still as excited about Apple announcements as they used to be?
I think so.
I don't know if they are, and maybe that's just because people are getting priced out of some of this.
You know, I don't think so. Probably not.
Apple used to be a premium and niche product, and it's now still premium, but it's no longer niche. It's really seeped into the everyday consciousness.
People are like, all right, we get it. You know, what is it? What number is it? Like, is it iPhone X? Is it iPhone 20?
But when they do release, the line's always crazy, and I know people are talking about it.
Do you think Apple has gotten stagnant with its innovation?
I mean, again, I think Apple, especially with the iPhone, it's kind of lost its buzz. You know, they've been criticized for not making any big leaps forward. I mean, the iPhone, you know, has little iterations.
I don't think so. I think it's still important for people to know that inside all that gadget stuff is where the innovation is happening.
Sort of. They are doing a lot of big innovation when it comes to sustainability. You do have to give them some kudos for trying to do right in a business sense when it comes to not destroying the planet.
Do you think it's possible for Apple to revolutionize society again with a different product in the way it did with the iPhone?
Ooh, that's a loaded question. Maybe they'll go back to being small, maybe they'll be invisible, maybe they'll be embedded on our skin. You talk to John, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have a chip in my hand. Is that the future? I don't know. I don't use it currently that much, but yeah, I mean, it's not too far of a stretch to imagine people, you know, interacting with their hands with some sort of VR or AR.
All of the avenues that have been reported on, to be honest, don't really excite me. Like, I'm not going to buy a VR headset even if Apple makes it, because I don't give a shit about virtual reality.
One thing I can see Apple, that if they pulled it off, it would really be a success, would be the healthcare initiatives. Not in terms of providing healthcare, but just in terms of creating devices that can be used by doctors and hospitals to track healthcare.
Some early talk about having your brain actually transmit commands directly to your television or another device. So yeah, is that something Apple's planning on now? Probably.
So maybe the new thing will be something that nobody can see, that's understood, that's in you. It stops being a status and it's just a thing that's just there.
Does that potential future excite you or scare you?
We are so connected right now that there are a huge amount of privacy concerns. And that's kind of scary. I think that generally most new technologies create a way for more surveillance.
It scares me, it excites me. Right now, like, I talk to somebody and then the next thing I know, I'm looking through social media and there's ads pertaining to what the conversation was about 5 minutes ago. So that creeps me out, but in a way it kind of helps me shop and discover new things.
I just feel like in some ways, we're just coming so far removed from the actual world. Yeah, I mean, as the technology gets better, as you can kind of push away the actual world we live in.
I think it's worrisome because you do already see this kind of dichotomy where you have people who are wealthy, who can afford these devices, are going to have a very, very different life. And so you can imagine that type of increasing inequality accelerating as technology becomes more and more powerful and plays a bigger role in our lives.